Welcome to SIMS HOMESTEAD. Well, we just had some rain come through following a cold front that we got coming through, and it's already cooling off quite a bit. We plan on having some pinto beans tonight, so I thought I would come out and pick some mustard greens and show you how we cook those. I have my own recipe, and I think it's pretty good. The mustard greens are really looking good. I like to cut them close to the leaf so you don't have too much stems. We've really had several days of dry weather, which has been nice. But it's supposed to get in 50s tonight, I believe. So we got might be getting cool enough here before long to build a fire in the new stove. I put that in last year. We haven't used it. We've used it a little. We used it maybe 4 or 5 times last winter. Alright, so we'll start cooking greens. First thing, I like to put the stove on about medium high, somewhere in there. And this is my recipe. I try, since I started growing these, I tried various different recipes, and this is what we like the best, which is 1 small onion, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1/8 cup of vinegar, 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 teaspoon of mustard, 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. So you got to kind of watch it with them things, and how hot you want them. And then, of course, smoked meat's optional. It's not optional for me, but it might be optional for somebody else. So first thing we're gonna add a couple tablespoons of oil. This is olive oil. And add your onion. And I like to go ahead and season my meat, so I go ahead and this is country ham, just a little bit, kind of cook it up. It's real easy to prepare this. So as you want to, we like to use a good heavy Dutch, like a Dutch oven. This is heavy pan. It's about a 2-quart saucepan, something heavy. Kind of let those kind of fry up a little bit. So as everything's kind of caramelized a little bit, start adding the mustard greens. And I go ahead and start adding, after I put my first little bit of greens in, I start adding the other ingredients. That's vinegar, sugar, pepper, and chicken bouillon. Chicken bouillon is really, really salty, and so is your meat, so there's really no need in adding any salt. And I like to add a teaspoon of mustard. And add get the red pepper flakes. And I just, as I'm washing the mustard greens, I just keep adding them to the pot. And as this all cooks down, it'll make a liqueur, like a kind of like a broth or whatever, which is what really makes it good. So you don't need to add any water or anything like that. So now we just cover the pot and turn the heat down to about a low medium heat, and I'm going to put it on about a 2 on our oven for about 60 minutes, and they should be ready. Let's check our greens and see how they're doing. They're starting to cook down. Well, the greens are done, and as you can see, they really cook down. I mean, it takes a lot of greens. We had this thing heaped up with greens, and they cook down, and that right there is what they call the pot liquor, I guess, I think, and that's what really makes the greens really good. I mean, I wish you could smell these things. They smell so good. I also cook them in a crock pot, overnight. Works out pretty good. Basically same recipe, it just takes a lot longer. But again, this is Ethiopian kale, and it's not really kale, it's in the mustard family. And I've been growing it for a couple years, and the seeds are kind of hard to come by, and I've got a lot of seeds. I let the seed out every year, and I keep the seeds. So if you like some seeds, I'll leave our email address in the descriptions, and that's about it. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.